Moving on to number 2, I got the Detroit Lions, who, hear me out, I think they're going to win the NFC North this year.
I'm 100% with you.
Right? Like, I think they're going to
100% with
actually,
you.
like, what was their biggest weakness last year? It was their defense. It was just garbage, right? They hit free agency and they hit it like a surgeon. They went right after their positions of weakness and they got guys to address it. Bringing in C.J. Gardner Johnson at safety, yes, please, yeah. Like they had like the worst safety play like of the whole league last year. Yeah, that was absolutely something they needed. Um, I like their secondary got defensive backs. And even though they lost, I know they had like the gambling scandal, right? With like the
Oh
receiver there, Jamal. What was his name?
Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams. Yeah,
He's the only one who
right,
kind of mattered, but he only
right.
got 6 games. So
Again, like they didn't lose any like key rotation guys there in that debacle. So it wasn't. It's like the organization's at fault there. Those are just guys going out and fucking making stupid choices.
yeah,
You can't do that. But I mean, their offense is already good. Their defense is getting better, and they have put themselves in a position where they got some really nice draft picks, and they're going to like I can tell you right now they're going to go heavy on defense this draft, and they're going to be in a position to get some good players.
So I'm not gonna delve or tell any of my picks right now, but I do have them. I have one of their first round picks going to defense.
I
Because the way my mock, it's my
It's your
mock. I
mock.
can say
It's your
whatever I
mock.
want.
You
But
have your mock.
the way I
I'll
have
give you
it
my
shaken,
mock.
the way I have it shaken up, somebody might fall. But okay, so I completely agree. Getting Gardner Johnson from Philly, that was the home run for them.
Yeah.
The fact that they were able to pull that shit
Yeah.
off. Then getting Cam Sutton and Emmanuel Mosley. Emmanuel Mosley, a little injury prone, but he is a starting corner in the NFL.
Yeah.
Cam Sutton, they basically brought in 2 cornerback 2s and hoping they can maybe get their cornerback 1 in the draft.
I think so.
Especially with trading, they traded Jeff Okuda out. But
Yeah.
and then oh no, that wasn't. They brought David Montgomery. That's who they bring in, David
Yes,
Montgomery,
they
to
did.
replace Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
Like if anybody's going to replicate what Jamal Williams was able to do, it's David Montgomery. He got his shit kicked in for the last 3-4 years up in Chicago behind a horrible O line, without good quarterback play, good wide receiver fucking key players. Like he kept putting up fucking double digit touchdowns every single year.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Bears or I'm sorry, not the Lions have built and continue to improve their O line. They're going to continue to do that through the draft, and their offense is going to be loaded with fucking stars. So David Montgomery, not a bad guy to maybe snag in some later rounds of drafts. I don't think he'll go too high, but maybe round 11, 11, 12. If he's still sitting there, why not?
I mean, the Lions though they have a fun team. I love like just watching them play. They put up points. They play with heart. Like they're a fun team. They fuck up a lot too, which makes games entertaining. Like
So
it's the Lions, right? Like it
so
really is. I have a blast
so
watching the Lions.
so
This version of them at least.
I'll tell you my thought of what I think the Lions are going to be next year. So actually, this is the whole NFC North, right? So I think the Lions are going to be the Vikings from this last year. I'm not saying 13 wins, but 11's not out of the conversation, and they win the division. I see the Bears being the Lions from last year, where slow start, but then they pick it up towards the middle half of the season and just take the fuck off. The Vikings, the Vikings had a bottom 5 defense all of last year. Like a lot of their 13 wins were by one fucking score. And their bottom 5 defense only got worse. Patrick Peterson left, Tomlinson left. Who the fuck does that defense have anymore that you know?
Right. Yeah. No. It's gonna be changing of the guard there in that division.